Ever wonder about the secrets hidden within the ancient walls of China's Forbidden City? Ah, the Forbidden City, a name that conjures images of grandeur and mystery. Nestled within the heart of Beijing, this vast palace complex has stood as a silent witness to centuries of history. Imagine, if you will, the towering red walls, the golden rooftops gleaming under the sun. For nearly 500 years, from the Ming dynasty to the end of the Qing dynasty, this was the center of Chinese imperial power. Emperors and empresses, princes and princesses, they all called this place home. And yet it was so much more than just a home. It was a symbol, a powerful statement of the divine authority of the emperor. But beyond the grandeur and power, there lies a world filled with secrets, stories waiting to be told. So, are you ready to dive into the depths of history? Join us as we unravel the secrets of life in this mysterious city. Imagine living among 9,999 rooms, surrounded by the most luxurious items of the time. This was the reality for the emperors and empresses who called China's Forbidden City their home. Their lives were a symphony of extravagance and rigid discipline, playing out within the crimson walls of this grand palace. The day would commence with court officials rising before dawn to announce the start of the day. The emperor, refreshed from slumber in his lavishly decorated chambers, would then attend to state affairs or indulge in scholarly pursuits. Each move was choreographed, every action a ritual steeped in centuries-old tradition. Lavish banquets were a staple of courtly life. Imagine feasts laid out on golden plates where every dish was a work of art, and the flavors were as diverse as the lands of the empire. Not just a meal, but an extravagant spectacle designed to impress and intimidate. The empresses, while not as visible, held their own court in the inner palace. Their days were filled with traditional duties like overseeing the imperial harem and supervising the education of the princes. They too were bound by strict protocols, their lives an elaborate dance between power and constraint. But amidst the opulence, isolation was a constant companion. The emperors and empresses existed in a world cut off from the common folk. Their lives were a paradox of privilege and confinement, a cage gilded with the finest gold. For them, the Forbidden City was as much a prison as it was a palace. Ceremonies played a vital role in the daily life of the royals. From the grandest celebrations to the most mundane tasks, everything was ritualized. The emperor's birthday, for instance, was a grand affair that brought the entire city to a standstill, while even the act of drinking tea was steeped in ceremony. Life as an emperor or empress in the Forbidden City was a blend of luxury and confinement. What seemed like a dream was often laced with the reality of isolation and strict protocol. But such is the nature of power. It's as intoxicating as it is isolating. But it wasn't just emperors and empresses who lived in the Forbidden City. In fact, a bustling community of lesser-known inhabitants thrived within these walls, each playing their vital role. The eunuchs, for instance, were the palace's backbone, handling everything from food preparation to administrative duties. Yet beneath their servitude, they were often embroiled in power struggles, vying for influence. Then, there were the concubines, beautiful women from across the empire. Despite their glamorous image, their lives were far from easy. They lived in a world of intense competition. Their status and even survival hinged on the emperor's favor. Lastly, countless servants scurried about, their lives dedicated to maintaining the palace's grandeur. They are the unsung heroes, their stories largely untold, their experiences woven into the fabric of the Forbidden City. These individuals lived, loved, and struggled, all within the palace walls. The Forbidden City was a world of its own, with its own unique hierarchy and rules. The Forbidden City, now known as the Palace Museum, still holds many secrets waiting to be discovered. A majestic testament to China's rich history, this sprawling complex has been meticulously restored through tireless efforts. It's a task akin to putting together an intricate puzzle, each piece a symbol of the empire's grandeur. Today, the Forbidden City is a treasure trove, a repository of the finest pieces of Chinese art and artifacts, each telling a story from the bygone era. From ancient scrolls to jade sculptures, from imperial robes to precious ceramics, the museum holds in its heart the essence of China's artistic tradition. In 1987, the Forbidden City was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a recognition of its outstanding cultural significance and the universal value it holds. Today, it stands as a symbol of China's past, a beacon of its cultural heritage, and a testament to its architectural prowess. The Forbidden City, a symbol of China's rich history, continues to captivate and intrigue visitors from around the world.